I'm Diane and this is Narrow Dreams. It's a grey old day today. I've just come out for a little walk, get a bit of fresh air. But I thought I would show how much, even on such a grey day as today, how much colour there is around at this time of year. So you can see it's pretty grey and murky and misty around the edges. It was even more misty this morning when I woke up. Lots of there's lots of berries, but the leaves are sort of turning brown on some of the trees. But as you can see over there in the background, there's golds and there's reds. Just look at the variety of colour on that one tree. Stunning. And it's not at all cold, so you know there's no reason to think, oh, we're into October, nearly November, time to stay indoors. You can get out and enjoy all this. Walking up and down the towpaths and looking at all the sights. It's lovely waking up on the boat now at this time of year. It's a bit chilly when you wake up, so you light the fire and it warms up in no time. And as I say, it's not cold outside, but it just seems, obviously you're surrounded by nature when you live on a boat, but just the way of living seems to put you back in touch with nature a lot more. And the seasons, you know, you have to prepare for winter coming. In a house, all I ever used to do to prepare for winter coming is make sure I had some jumpers handy for going out, but heat was just the flick of a button, whereas now we actually have to light a fire. So it is, I suppose in some respects it's a harder life, you know, having to empty your own toilet and get the water and, as I say, light a fire in the morning if you want to be warm. When it gets to winter we leave it in 24/7 anyway, but you still have to bank it up and all that sort of thing. But it feels like a better life, more connected if you like, and healthier. So whenever you're on the waterways, obviously there's always the colour of the boats, but it's just everywhere you look there's reds and golds, and as I say, even on a miserable grey day there's lots of colour to be seen. And I have got a coat on today, but I would be able to manage just with a jumper, to be honest. always something different to see. Whatever time of year, there's always wildlife to see, and obviously the trees and the bushes change week by week. Just headed up to Thorn Lock here. Very quiet today. I've not seen anybody at all moving on the water yet, and probably won't along this quiet stretch. Seem to have a bit of a gathering of gulls. They're on the rooftops, that one as well, and on the fence posts. And of course we've always got the ever-present ducks in the water. They're actually on the side now, look, just mooching about amongst the weeds and the grass. And there he goes back in the water. Let's have a look if his missus is going to follow us. She probably will if I walk up this way, which I'm doing anyway. Oh, she's being very brave. There she goes. Such funny little characters, ducks. I could watch them for hours. We've got the Thorn Sea Cadets over there. That building that it's housed in, the cream building, is all that's left of the old Union Workhouse. It used to be much bigger, but there's that section, and then there's what was a care home next to it that used to be the infirmary building for the workhouse. It's said to be very haunted. I don't know how true that is, but there are lots of stories around it. So this is Thorn Lock. We've been through this many times. That way is down to the water marina. This way up to Stannerlands Marina. As you can see, there's a road bridge over it, which obviously has to be opened when the lock is. That over there is where the lock keeper usually hangs out if there's a volunteer lock keeper on, but today it's a do-it-yourself job. But as I say, I doubt if there'll be much movement at all on this waterway today, and even if there is, it's not much of a job doing it yourself, because it's just a push button electronic box, so it's really easy. So now we're coming down towards Stannerlands Boatyard and Marina. Recent-ish, this year I think, they've started building narrowboats at Stannerlands again. When I grew up in Thorn, it was always the boat builders, but I think for some time it has had workshops and been a marina, but they've not built boats. But that is something that they're doing again now, which is really good news. Some sad old boats that have been there for years. So there's the entrance to the dry dock, or one of them, the one that's in the shed undercover. Just round that corner, if you're coming this way at all in your boat, you might be interested to know that there is a laundrette machine down there. It actually looks at the minute it's got tape on it, so maybe it's not working at the minute. And there's also a diesel pump there. There's a slipway there for taking boats out, and there is another one just up here, and an open air dry dock. And all the time we're walking down, we're overarched by all the fabulous autumn colours. We've still got that mistiness around the edges as well, although some of that is perhaps caused by the chimneys from the boats. Barge in there. And there's the stairway down into the woods. Thorn Community Woods, that is. So you can see over there the boat with the wheelhouse looks a bit low down. That's because it's actually in the dry dock. What's in front of it is a set of lock gates that obviously then, once the boat goes in, they can drain the water out. And we've got another pair of ducks on the edge of the canal that are probably going to jump in as I get closer. Oh, two pairs of ducks. They're not quite sure what to do, I don't think, at the minute. But wait for the splash. Hopefully them, not me. No, they're just going for a walk at the minute. There they go. Lovely. So I hope you've enjoyed sharing some of my walk with me today, and I hope you won't mind me sharing a few of my recent photographs showing the autumn colours and the stunning sunrises and sunsets that we've been having. I hope you've enjoyed watching the video today. If you have, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel already, it would be great if you would subscribe, and if you click the bell icon, it will tell you when new videos are released. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.